There you go. She did it right again. Here we are.
We're here, and that song is now starting to put me to sleep because
Really?
it tells me it's like the afternoon. It's like the end of my work day. So
This is the way you wind down during the day.
yeah, this is
Wow. Now you have to get wound up for this.
Yeah, the tale of two food critics.
Yeah,
here.
30 some years apart.
Well, Eat Talk Repeat, we're back at it.
Yes, we are.
February 20th, 2026. We're here, and we're like 50 days into the year.
I know. We are 2 months into winter, and winter finally arrived. Is that freaky or what?
It is so cold.
Oh, my God. I mean, it's so cold now. But remember, it's supposed to be like this at the end of December.
Yep.
And early January and mid-January and mid-February. I mean, now in mid-February, late February, it decides to get cold. Go friggin' figure.
Go figure and go away. I'm done.
I love it. No, I love it. I can
it?
finally get my look. I got my
Your
my
cashmere?
little cashmere out. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of cashmere sweaters I haven't touched this winter.
Well, I'm over it already, and it's been
Southern California girl.
Look, you can't. You can take me out of Southern California, but
you can't take the Southern California out of you. That's it.
That is true. John, you've got a new nickname today. What is
I do.
it?
I've got a new one. I found a new one to grab your thesauruses, folks. Today you're listening to John Curtis, the sedulous surveyor of superior sustenance.
Ooh.
How about that one?
I like it.
That one. I don't know if that'll stick.
Yeah,
Grumpy gastronome is the best.
I know, and I've been working on getting you a little foam finger to cover up your
Cover up the
yeah. So,
because I really do not do this very much.
where can people find you?
Oh, where can people find me? Website eatinglv.com, at John Curtis on Instagram, all together, JOHNCURTAS, and at Eating Las Vegas on Twitter, where I post pretty much. I'm confining this year to promoting this fabulous podcast, along with just doing a running commentary on a numerical commentary on everywhere I eat this year.
You're 48,
46 right now. I'm at 46.
46 in.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
impressive.
I'm averaging one a day. I used to average sometimes twice a day, but I've kind of lost my fastball, if you know what I mean.
Okay, you're retired. We'll let it happen.
Well, I used to have dark brown hair. So,
Well, I'm Ash Watkins, the Hamburguesa Principesa of Las Vegas, and you can find me on all platforms at Ash the Attorney. Together, we make up this lovely show, Eat Talk Repeat. You can find us at Eat Talk Repeat on all platforms. You can go to the website, eattalkrepeat.com. You can, what else? You can email us, cheers@eattalkrepeat.com. But more importantly, we are, I think, 4 weeks or maybe 3 weeks into our newsletter.
Yes.
And it drops every Wednesday morning, and it covers some things that we will never get to on this show. Has some fun interactive segments to it. So definitely go to the website and subscribe to the newsletter. Give us your feedback there. And what else? Oh, where in the world? This week's photo. I guess I get to announce it.
where in the world, John's?
Oh, no, I have to do last week's. No, did I announce last week's? No? We didn't get a correct answer to last week's.
What was it? What was last week's?
Lamai on Spring Mountain Road. It was like these gold
No
roses.
kidding. Nobody
Yeah.
guessed that.
Yeah, it was like the gold roses, and it had one of the big red lanterns in the background.
And if you're listening to this podcast, we assume you're something of a restaurant aficionado, especially a Las Vegas restaurant aficionado. So I would think someone would catch that one.
Yeah.
Pretty well-known place, beautiful place, great Thai food.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna disclose where this week we went to, but it's a good one, and you should know it actually. One guy guessed where in the world John's secret dog and cat torture den from the newsletter, where he overfeeds them beef jerky, referencing you bringing the Cajun
Yeah.
beef jerky.
Did Rocky have any, let's say, gastrointestinal distress from
None.
that?
None.
Way to go, Rock.
He's got a lead stomach.
Yeah, good for him.
And what else? Someone else guessed the Doberman. All are wrong. But yeah, so there we go. Also, if you get it right, you get Eat, Talk, Repeat merch. We are at a stalemate in our our marketing department as to what people want. We're talking about
T-shirts,
tote bags, cutting boards, aprons, hats, mugs. So if you've got an opinion on what kind of merch you think you want from us, let us know. It'll help.
Is it going to have our faces on it or just like a croissant?
It'll have quotes. It might have a quote that we always talk about, like you've been nano-influenced.
Yes. Consider us the nano-influencers in Las Vegas.
It might have a cartoon of you. It might have, you never know.
Sporting more chins than a Chinese phone book. Yes.
But yeah, so please, if you have ideas on what kind of merchandise we should be giving out to our winners for anything, let us know. It'll help break all the stalemates we're experiencing. And we've been some places this week, John. So
well, yeah, it was a busy week. I made up for lost time this week. Delmonico, where we celebrated the food gal's birthday. We won't say which one. Fabulous meal. We'll talk about that later. Then Dex, in the same day, having consumed, there was about 10 of us, having consumed about an equal number of bottles of wine, we decided to sober up by going to Stay Tuned Burgers, and by going to Stay Tuned Burgers, I mean having Ash Watkins Uber Eats a bunch of them to my front door. So what was it, like 7 or 8 cheeseburgers or something? It was a lot.
It was a lot of burgers, double cheeseburgers, and tots.
And tots. So, and you've never seen so many drunks inhale so many burgers so fast in your life.
It was
was great. Oh, those Stay Tuned Burgers are great. Then because she shamed me, she had been there before I did. Went to the next day. Went to Old Manny's Seafood Shack here in DTLV, and with my Marcus boys, and we basically ate every taco. We started out with like 3 each, and then we got 3 more, and then we got 4 more, and then we basically ate all the tacos. So we ate every taco at Old Manny's. We'll talk about that later. Then again, I think you're beating me to the punch.
That's what I do.
Left and right.
I just scurry around town trying to beat you.
Well, I was told by some little blonde-headed mistress here that Pop Cafe, Pop with an exclamation point, Cafe in Chinatown had great pizza. So the food gal and I, driving up and down Chinatown for my Chinatown Census Crawl 2026, decided to pop into Pop Cafe, which you have never been inside, have
I've
you?
never been inside.
So we actually went inside. There's a tale to tell. I'll tell later. And we got a pizza, and I'll talk about it a little bit later. And finally, we had an incredible meal, a fantastic meal, an over-the-top meal at Sparrow and Wolf. The two of us with my wife and our good friend of the pod, Matt Brooks.
Yeah, that was lovely. It was my first time.
Yes. She a virgin, a Sparrow and Wolf virgin. It's only been there for 10 years. You know you're getting old, because I'm talking to Brian Howard, the chef owner, and I say, well, you've been open about 7, 8 years now. He looks at me, goes, 10. And I said, that's time flies when you have gray hair.
Yeah,
just does.
Yeah,
but man, we'll hear. I want to hear before I talk about it. I want to hear your impressions later.
I'm mad I didn't
hour.
steal a menu from our dinner.
Fuck you, my guy. I had it sitting on my kitchen table to bring. Because there's so many. There are so many ingredients. Brian Howard's recipes are not simple things.
They're
okay,
not.
I mean, he gets to a level and you go, and then there's 3 other things in it, and I can't remember all of them.
No.
And I left the damn thing on my kitchen table.
Oh,
darn it! Well, we'll still talk about the food.
We'll still talk. We got
photos. I've got photos, But we're gonna mess up what creme of this and what Asian spice that he was doing last night.
It was so good. We'll get a picture of the menu and we'll have Sammy edit and add flair.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so this is what they really mean.
All right, so where have you been?
So I went to Nevada Brew Works. I've been just here in the office most of this, and so a lot of it's running around during lunch. And Nevada Brew Works joined the crew for Alex's birthday at Delmonico Steakhouse.
Yep.
1228 Main.
Well, of course, for Brecky.
And I also ran into you there.
Yeah.
Sparrow and Wolf, and then last but definitely not least, returned to Old Manny's.
Not old Manny's.
He's
old Manny's.
Like OLE Manny's.
Seafood Shack, yes.
So there's that. And yeah, we got some fun food news, so let's get into it. Vegas Unstripped. We've already kind of talked about it. I think they've already released their early tickets on their website. It is probably the best food event that happens in this town because it focuses on all the local chefs and restaurateurs and bartenders that participate, and it goes to a good cause. I think they donate all the proceeds to local charities. I think it might be Three Square.
Yep.
And one of my favorite aspects of Unstripped, which we mentioned before, but I'll remind everyone, is these are chefs from local restaurants that are coming in, and for one night they're creating and putting together a unique dish that you won't be able to find on their menu. And also the event organizers are very involved to make sure that everyone isn't doing the same thing. So I think last year they were telling me like 10 chefs wanted to do a ceviche, and they said no. And so the event organizers...
They obviously consulted with me, I reached ceviche overload years ago.
Yeah, and so they are involved, and they make sure it's a really diverse flavorings and palettes and samplings of all the different types of foods you can get. It's really exciting. Also, there's drinks, booze, all types of things, desserts.
Yeah, well, and the bartenders break out their good stuff too there. I mean, it's quite a party. Yeah, so.
It really is. So Vegas Unstripped, April 26th. We're going to be doing some ticket giveaways. We might even have a promo discount code to give you in the near future. So please stay tuned for that. And then I've got the list of all the chefs.
Oh, they've already got a lineup figured out. Well, good gosh, it is February already.
Yes, they've got a list already. So let's run through it. Adam Rios of Timeless Hospitality Portfolio, Alec Pocky, Sparrow and Wolf, Spaghetti on the Wall Hospitality, Anthony Carone of Alexa's, which is on the Strip, Brian Howard, Sparrow and Wolf, Spaghetti on the Wall Hospitality, James Beard, semifinalist, Bruce Coleman, Soul Belly Barbecue, Perfect Bite Productions. I don't know why Sparrow and Brian Howard didn't have James Beard, because he's on it too. Isn't he a semifinalist?
I don't think he is this year.
No, I thought he was. I think he is.
I did. I mean, he has been in the past.
Yeah, I think he is.
I mean, he should have won one 10 years ago or 5 years ago. I've said it before. I mean, his food, the pioneer he has been in this town, deserves accolades. He's got a lot of local accolades, and his restaurant is full all the time. But in the past, we've sort of, he's not gotten the national recognition he deserves.
We've also got Dylan Jobs, who's over at Esther's Kitchen, running the helm at that kitchen. Gary Lamorte.
Yeah, Gary, good guy.
Of Honest Hospitality. Gina Marinelli of La Strega and Harlow Steakhouse.
Love Gina.
Jackson Stamper.
Of course, of Ada's.
Ada's, now our neighbor. Jake Jurgensen.
Don't know Jake.
Yeah, we do.
We do know Jake?
He's part of the Timeless Hospitality Portfolio.
Oh, I know
and
Jake.
He's the pastry guy.
Yes, we know Jake.
James Trees.
Right, yes, Jake is great.
James Trees is also going to be there.
I just know him as Jake.
Yeah, Jake. Pastry Jake, I think.
Exactly.
Joe Swan from High Stakes Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Valdez from Basilico. John Arena.
Of course.
John Arena.
The John Arena. The pizza godfather of Las Vegas.
He is. Johnny Church.
Oh yeah, everybody loves Johnny.
Got to bring back Johnny C's Cafe. You remember?
No, you know what we need? We need more diners and less Italian food in this town.
Seriously.
Everybody agrees on
More
that.
diners, people. God.
More pancakes for the pancake slut.
Marty Lopez of Scotch 80 Prime.
Oh yeah.
Matt Meyer and Marisa Bautista, Soul Belly Barbecue and Burger Smith. I thought Matt Meyer was over at Smoked.
Smoked. That's wrong. They got that wrong.
Yeah.
Matt Meyer's part of SMKD in Henderson.
Yeah.
So that's a misprint.
Yeah. And this is from them.
I know they got that wrong.
Oscar Amador of Amador Cocina Fina.
Want to talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a little side note here. Oscar, not.
You're getting.
I'm getting my Amadors mixed up with my Aromies and my Aromas.
Okay.
I want to talk about Steve Kessler's place in a moment. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
Ule Fisher of Calabash African Kitchen.
Yes, now she's a semifinalist in a beer semifinalist.
Rang Tan of Rang's
Cuisina,
Cochina Moderne.
Yeah, right down on West Charleston, just down from my hood.
Sean O'Hara. Why don't these say the Timeless Hospitality Group? It's all the James Tree stuff. So
You mean grumpy old man time?
yes, cute.
Where's the hat? Where's the grumpy old man hat? Okay, screw all this hospitality group shit.
Yeah.
I know that's the business running the restaurants, but nobody's interested in the only people that are interested in the name of the hospitality group are the investors.
Yeah,
I mean, nobody goes, "Hey Ash, you know where I want to go eat tonight? At a Timeless Hospitality Group restaurant."
Yeah. The only time.
Where do you want to go? Oh, I want to go to the Sunshine Hospitality Group restaurant. Yes, but what about the Umami Hospitality Group? Let's go to their restaurants.
The only restaurant group that I will allow it to happen with is Hillstone. Because they're all basically the same. I just want to go to a Hillstone.
That's Houston's, right?
Yeah, it's Houston's. It's Bandera.
They're not in town there.
I know, but that's the only restaurant group that I think deserves to be just a hospitality, referring to it. So
they're all just trying to get publicity for something that no one cares about except them.
Yeah. So Sean O'Hara, he's got French Laundry pedigree. He's over at Esther's Kitchen, Bar Bohème, High Stakes.
Right.
Those are the things that matter. Yuri.
Calm down now. Thank you.
You're going to have to pronounce Yuri's last name. From
Sarjuweski.
Sarjuweski,
I think.
From Partage and
not the Partage Restaurant Group.
Le Club. Le Club.
The
Hospitality.
Frenchies. Yeah. Everybody loves Chef Yuri.
Chef Yuka of Raku Sweets.
Raku Sweets is out of business. Raku Sweets closed a long time ago.
Then I don't know.
Where
Chef Yuka. I don't know. Yuraku? I don't know. It's on my list here.
Well, okay, we'll have to get to the bottom of that because Raku Sweets closed some time ago. It's now Casa de Raku and has been for the last 2 years.
Which I love.
Yeah,
so I think that's just maybe
Raku Sweets that closed a couple years ago. It's not even recent. That's been so I don't know how that drifted into the typographical era.
Oh, she might be also doing the milk bread in Las Vegas. Moignette? I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
But
well, folks, just remember when we catch us in a mistake, you're getting what you pay for here. Okay?
Exactly. Exactly. You want higher quality info, pay for it.
Pay for it.
Then you can hold us to a standard.
We'll send you a bill.
And then, so that's it.
Okay, so very cool. April 26th. If I'm in town, I will do some savoring of the champagne bottle at the beginning of it.
Nope.
No, they're not. No,
then
he's not doing it anymore.
They won't let a glass bottle within 5 miles of that event because of last year.
Really? Oh.
There might have been a mishap last year.
See, because I was not there.
It's your fault.
It's all my fault. Sorry, fans.
So we're
fans
working,
of Sabrage.
Yeah, we're working on
Okay.
something else. Maybe we'll do a video recording of a sabrage that we play.
We could have a giant
We might
screen,
have to do that, yeah.
like a la the Super Bowl, some screen that's like 200 feet wide by 100 feet tall, that kind of thing. Yeah, with me on it.
Yeah, just you. So I think we've got an update on the Chinatown Census.
Yes, we do.
The crawl.
It's finally done.
It's done?
Well, the legwork is done.
Okay.
We have to still jigger and calculate percentages and making sure that we've got the right amount, everything counted correctly. So,
Okay.
and I'm not sure we've gotten that far yet.
Do we have a total number of spots?
We have a total number of spots. We differ a little bit from Chinatown.com and our good friend Joe Muscleone.
Okay.
I mean, he counted on his recent census 248. Ours is, and we walked it, from place to place. I mean, every doorstep we looked at, and every menu we could. We came to 238. We're 10 less than him. I think that's one of the reasons I want to look at the everything a little closer, because I think he probably counted some places I just discounted and said I don't consider them restaurants. I did catch on Chinatown.com's thing a few places that are closed already that they didn't catch. So between places I dismissed and things that are closing, it's an organic thing. And the problem with it being organic is, we walk past places that look like they're on the verge of closing and opening. I mean, up and down Spring Mountain Road. So, it's going to be very changeable, very much organic and not set in stone. So I want to double check. But roughly, our numbers are 238 restaurants. And I'm counting places like sit-down savory restaurants where you can sit down and get a savory meal, as opposed to some of these tea shops and things that I just don't care about. And I've been, I think, to 136 of them. And that's 136 out of 238 that we counted. And the big reveal for me in it is that we have that it's no longer Chinatown. It's the number one. The number one number of restaurants is Japanese, which is phenomenal when you consider that Japanese restaurants really only started there about 2008. It got popular with when Raku opened in January 2008. There was just a handful of Japanese places and probably 20 or 30 Chinese places. And now Japan is the leader in the number of restaurants. China is next, and China and Korea are sort of number 2 and 3, and they're very close. But I'm not sure of the exact numbers yet. So we'll get that together and talk more about it in coming episodes. But yeah, it should be called Japantown, apparently, not Chinatown.
There you go.
Okay.
Rename it.
If
you can rename the airport, we can rename Chinatown.
So in upcoming another episode, when I get all the numbers figured out, we're also going to rate them, not all of them, but of the 138 places I've been to, which I think are all the worthy places, I'm going to give ratings to them and tell people how much to expect to spend. And I'll have a whole category of you're on your own, because there's a lot more of, so let's just say there's 240-ish something restaurants there. A lot of dozens and dozens of them, I would just, you're on your own. You want revolving door sushi, all you can eat Korean barbecue. I mean, literally, there's like 45 boba tea shops that serve some kind of food. And I just look at them and go, I'm never going to eat there, ever. Only at the point of a gun. So we're going to dismiss those. But of the ones I've been to, there will be probably a good 100 I will rate.
Okay, so the big surprise is that there's more Japanese restaurants than anything else in Chinatown.
Right.
Go figure.
Significantly, too.
Okay.
Well, as a percentage, I think it's like about 10% more. But again, I'm going to double check my figures.
Okay. And then was there any place that you didn't eat at while you were doing the census that caught your eye and were like, I need to go check this out? Or have you already kind of seen all of the places that you want to?
Oh, good question. Yeah, there's that new gastro pub called Nisi, which replaced the old District 1 at Jones and Spring Mountain Road. That looks interesting. Although I walked in, checked out the menu, and some of these places have menus, and part of the walking in the survey is we're checking out their websites as so I'm looking at this place, and they call it a gastropub, but you walk in and it's lost all the charm that District 1 had, and it just looks like a bar. So it's a bar, and an awful lot of them. I'm kind of treading on my own plot line here, but a lot of them just there's a lot of junk in Chinatown now. So when I did this survey on my own 13 years ago, there were like 110 restaurants. So now let's say it's doubled and a half, almost tripled. But a lot of it's just stuff I wouldn't be caught dead in. I mean, real cheap, Asian sandwiches, cheap tea, bubble tea, the stuff that, and a lot of all you can eat this and hot pots.
Yeah.
And, hot pot restaurants, just, stab me in the eye with a chopstick. Okay. I mean, it's just, you literally go through and you're just putting junk in a soup bowl and to paying one price and everybody thinks it's great. But so there's a lot of that, but I just dismissed that. I'm looking for the real worthwhile restaurants.
So nothing really caught your eye other than that Nisei Gastropub, but even that, when you walked in, it was... Well,
there's one called Hatoya coming, Hatoya,
okay.
And that's soon to open, and also Sea Harbor Seafood from the San Gabriel Valley in California are both... And I count them as open restaurants, even though they are literally going to open within weeks here, because they're both very well thought of. So I'm looking forward to more than those two very much. So, and I haven't been to A Different Beast yet. Have you heard about Different Beast?
Yeah, it's the pinches, the tapas.
Yeah. I haven't been there
I think
yet.
Mr. Hollywood went right when it opened.
Well, people tell me it's good, and then people say don't bother.
Yeah.
But if it's surviving, I probably should give it a go. So.
It's is it from the people that have palate here, or no? Am I getting that confused?
Do not know.
I think they might be the same. But
one other thing, when Sea Harbor Seafood opens up right next door to Ellie's that we talked about last week, it's going to be the most popular dim sum restaurant on Spring Mountain Road. Wow. It's got a huge reputation in Southern California. So looking forward to that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Well, I'm going to stay tuned for the rest of the census stats. Next up, I don't know if you read this article. Keen's Steakhouse in NYC has unveiled its newest piece of Americana memorabilia. Did you read this headline?
With Tillman Fertitta purchasing a flag that was draped on Lincoln's casket?
Uh-huh.
How does he know it was a flag draped on Lincoln's casket?
Well, I guess it's got its lineage. It's got its papers.
The provenance is well proven.
Yeah, it was with a museum at one point, and the museum was gifted it from the family who had it for over 101 family. It's called the Applegate flag.
And he paid $30 million for it.
No, Fertitta paid $30 million to buy Keen's back in 2023.
Oh,
and then in 2024, he purchased the flag that has 37 stars on it because it's from 1865.
Oh, that he spent $500,000 on. Okay.
Just a cool...
pretty cool. Have you ever been to Keen's?
No.
Oh, it's a great steakhouse. I mean, you could not franchise, or in any way duplicate the charm, the 19th century charm of Keen's here. But it is one of the great classic steakhouses of New York, still with fabulous food.
Yeah,
really.
And apparently this is its thing. It's got all of this Americana memorabilia hung up on the wall, a lot of presidential artifacts, and
they have these pipes all on the ceiling hanging from, because people use, I mean, you literally feel when you walk in that you should have not if you're a girl, but you feel like you should have a handlebar mustache and giant mutton chop signbirds on. I mean, it just feels like you're in 1880 New York City when you walk in. It's wonderful. Their mutton chop is famous. I mean, it's just. I took my mom there, who was a vegetarian, and we just had the greatest time. Probably about 10 years ago, but I used to eat there all the time when I lived back east. Yeah,
well, it's added to my list but so now they've got this Lincoln flag upstairs. If you want to see it,
if you're in New York City.
So
what is this? An ode to wine, warmth, and artistry?
I don't know. I saw this. It's called Ember and Oak. Is opening on South Pecos, between Patrick and Sunset. I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of mystical. I can't quite. Ember and Oak is this new wine bar with bites. It's I don't know.
It's just God
bless people for wanting to try this.
Yes, on Patrick on South Pecos between Patrick and Sunset in a business park. Good luck. You'll need it. Okay. Gabe Ganby Hot Pot.
Gumby Hot Pot.
Again, enough with the hot pots. I hate hot pots.
And all you can eat.
Yes, combined in one nightmare for the grumpy gastronome.
Yeah.
I mean, just all you can eat is shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. Quit giving them publicity. People are going to go to that stuff because, the same way stuff. Oh, another thing, proliferation in Chinatown, as long as I'm calling things out, are these absolute atrocious one plastic bag, all you can eat seafood joints, like Hot and Juicy Crawfish. There used to be one Hot and Juicy Crawfish. It has 2 outlets in Chinatown, and there's at least half a dozen more now. And they're busy all the time.
Yeah, what did you call it? Like
shit seafood and lots of it.
In a bag or something?
Shit seafood in a bag. Oh, God.
Yeah.
And butter. They just put cayenne pepper and fake butter, and then they throw it at people. Oh, it's just disgusting, but hugely popular.
Okay, now on to better news.
Yes. Let's talk about things we like.
Holy Cheezus, our prayers were answered for a day.
What?
The cheese store of Beverly Hills is coming to Red Rock.
I couldn't believe this when I heard it.
Heard it.
I heard it. I was a little late with that one.
So yes, the cheese store of Beverly Hills, which has been at it for 60 years over there, is coming to Red Rock on, what day is this? How did I not? On the 28th, I believe it is, from noon to 5 p.m.
You good to go.
You good to go. February 28th, noon to 5 p.m. at the Gridiron Grill.
I am so there.
And it's going to feature a selection of the store's cheeses, also some of their signature sandwiches, which I don't know if you've had, but they're so great.
I've been to the Beverly Hill cheese store, I don't know, maybe a dozen times.
Have you gotten a sandwich?
No, I don't think so. I always just walk out with $200 worth of cheese.
It's the best. It's the best. So they'll have a couple sandwiches. One of them's the Le Gourmand turkey and triple creme brie with maple onion confit.
I'm impressed. I want to know what's behind the Red Rock getting these people to come. This is a real niche thing.
Yeah.
To get the cheese store Beverly Hills to the Red Rock Hotel in. I mean, and who made that connect? I'm impressed. I'm just curious to how it got made.
The people from the cheese store were out here for Formula One in November, and they were they had a big pop-up, and I bet at one of I think it was the one out front of the Bellagio. And so I'm guessing someone from stations was sniffing around and wanted to make a deal because, I mean, there's so many Californians out here.
Yeah, and well, I remember the cheese store of Beverly Hills when a little guy named Norbert owned it and ran it.
The OG.
Yeah, and he was, I don't know, on Burton Drive or something in Beverly Hills. Then they moved to a different part of Beverly Hills. Now, and Dominic Bartolomeo is running it now, and they've become more popular via the internet, very much in a Golden Steer kind of way, because they were sort of an insider cheese shop for years. I mean, I started going there 20 years ago and blown away, but it seems like in the last 5 or 6 years, they have a huge social media presence, and now people are talking about it and enough to bring it to Las Vegas. So, but if you're a quesophile, you have got to go.
Yes, which I am. So I hope to be in town for that. What else? Pepper Club is out and KJ's is in.
Yes, we can talk about that.
Yes, we ran into Wayna Zhang at 1228 Main and the guy behind KJ's, who
Kevin Jeffers. Yeah,
Kevin Jeffers. He also has Maxie's over on the Strip. I think it's at the Link. They're already making a bunch of changes to the interior of the Pepper Club space. They removed that overhang above the bar, kind of opened up the room a little bit. I see they've installed a new sound system. They've added some TVs, revamped the kitchen. Food is going to be modern American restaurant food with like a social bar scene.
Steaks, chops, and seafood is what he said.
Yep.
You know what I like about Kevin, meeting him? I love people that answer honestly. I said, Kevin, what got you in to the restaurant business? He said, lack of sense.
Facts. Facts.
But
Yeah.
so I think it's going to be a big plus for downtown. A little something different. So
And they're going to serve breakfast, lunch, happy hour, dinner. So hopefully it plays.
and it'll be the canteen for the English Hotel right there.
Yeah.
And boy, talk about what Weena Zhang has got. All kinds of cool things set
Yeah,
to open.
you had some other updates that involved noodles.
Yeah,
Nudes.
she was giving me a quick rundown. They're going to bring Mian. I think they call it Shang Mian or just Mian, M-I-A-N. It used to be right on Spring Mountain Road, right next to the original Chinatown Plaza, right just a stone's throw from Xiaolong Dumpling. But it's specializing in Sichuan soups and stews, hand-cut noodles, big in Southern California, closed in Chinatown, but Weena Zhang is bringing it back to Midtown. It might be a year before it opens, but I'm looking forward to that. She also wants to have a ramen shop there and bring an Hawaiian poke store by the fellows that run Chin Chin, just literally a block away.
Okay.
So Hawaiian poke, ramen, definitely an Asian flavor to the mixed use Midtown development there. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see and stuff. I've wondered why a noodle parlor hasn't made it down here at all. You know why?
Yeah.
Like a real serious, the kind of like Shang Artisan Noodle. Mion's, is a small place out of San Gabriel Valley again. There hasn't been a serious ramen. Well, You or Me Sushi tried to be that, but it also had sushi, and it was trying to
confused.
keep it was trying to keep its fingers in in too many outlets there, and I think it didn't fail, but it was master of jack of all trades, master of none, almost is kind of undermined You or Me. Now it's more of a Thai restaurant, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Midtown. But again, they haven't really broken ground on this yet. We're looking 2 years out probably before these things open.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Bummer. Well, KJ's not 2 years though.
KJ's will be open like this weekend, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what, and they're not announcing it. They're just kind of opening the doors.
Right. Yeah.
So also, I think we can end on this, John. Best of Las Vegas winners announced.
God. Just okay. This is me trying to be civil and nice. Okay, tell me who the best. Please tell me who the best of Las Vegas.
Okay, we're gonna go through some of them. Best of Las Vegas for all-around restaurant.
Best all-around restaurant. What kind of category is
I don't
that?
know, but Echo and Rig. The Front Yard at Ellis Island Casino.
Okay, yeah.
And Chaska Indian Restaurant and Bar.
Are these the winners or the finalists?
That's top three.
Top three.
So gold, silver, bronze.
Okay, gold, silver. Okay.
Okay, we'll go next.
Best all-around restaurant. Yeah.
Bakery.
Best bakery. Can't wait to see who the best bakery is.
The Daily Bread. They got gold.
Scott Cummings.
Then it's Freed's.
White Cake Central.
And
Yes.
then it's a place I've never heard on called Bet on Bread.
Never heard of. I haven't heard of the other two. God.
Okay, Best Burger. Best Burger.
Something we know something about. The word, yes.
Slater's 50/50.
Oh, yes. And that's like, remember back in the day, best coffee, 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
That's right down there with that.
Silver, second place. Pub 365.
Oh, everyone's going there. Yeah.
And then the Blue Ox Tavern.
Yes. Where I have actually been and gotten inebriated in my distant past. So this is just proof positive that ballot stuffing still works.
Chinese food.
Oh, yeah. Do tell.
Ping Pang Pong.
Well,
Not bad.
That's the first one that made any sense at all to me.
Mott 32.
Makes sense.
And then Woohoo Noodle in the Silverton Casino Lodge.
Yeah, because all those good old boy, pickup driving good old boys at the Silverton Lodge know their Chinese, know their chopsticks.
Okay, then this is a great category. Best chips and salsa.
Do tell.
Lava Dad, Pico de Gallo. So it's in the name.
Okay, all right. Well, again, I mean, at least they're in the running there.
Bonito Michoacan.
Well, that's an old favorite, been around for years, so give them that.
Pub 365.
Again, yes. Congrats to Pub 365. You held this sword of Damocles over your head of your employees to get them all to write you in.
Let's see. Let's go to best fine dining.
Don't say it. No. Best fine dining. Let me think. Let me think.
I don't think it's as bad as
Piero's.
Panavino.
Oh, okay. Then
it's Cut by Wolfgang Puck at the Venetian. Cut.
That talk about two restaurants with nothing in common.
And then Bistecco, Italian steakhouse.
Is that like at the Tuscany Grill or something like that?
I think so. It's on Flamingo.
Yeah, it's the Tuscany Grill in the Tuscany Hotel. Yeah.
Let's see where else. Tomba did not get on the Indian restaurant list, so that'll tell you everything you need to know. Okay, best Italian. Piero's.
Okay.
Panavino.
Okay.
And Ciao Vino.
Ciao Vino.
On Rampart.
Ciao Vino. Rampart. I know Ciao Vino. I know. I've eaten at Ciao Vino. Oh, no. Oh, that's okay. That's just, yeah.
Okay. For best Japanese restaurant.
She's doing this, just
I love it. It makes me.
I'm biting my tongue hard here because.
Okay, best Japanese restaurant. To See Roll. South Rainbow Road. Ondori Asian Kitchen in the Orleans Hotel.
Again, that crowd knows it's Japanese food. Just walk in and look around sometime. Look at all the.
And then there's this one that got the bronze award for best Japanese Sukasa in the Silverton Casino.
Again with the Silverton. God, who knows that it was Gourmet Central in the Silverton Hotel?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's get another one.
Do they admit in this thing that they just count ballots that are that are stuffed shamelessly on behalf of the winners? They've got to say something in the preamble to this that we're well aware that people just vote for this and restaurants get their employees and all their friends to. I mean, how some of these places. I'm sorry, no one's ever heard of them except a few dozen people that go there. But if you get a few dozen people to vote a few dozen times, you're gonna win. Or come in third or whatever.
Pub 365 for best chips and salsa. Pancakes.
Pancakes. All right, something you know something about.
The original Pancake House won.
No.
Hash House a Go-Go.
Oh, there's.
And then Norm's. How do you not have Dupars?
Well,
or Winnie and Ethel's.
Or
the Echo pancakes. Those are three pancakes.
Because the people first of all, the people who read the fucking RJ, they're idiots to begin with. They're all over 75, and and to them, price means everything. I mean, why else? Norms, really? Why not IHOP? We should have just gone with or Denny's. I mean, that's the level of cooking you're talking about there. So not it's edible, but
here we go.
What?
This is the one. You ready for best steakhouse?
Okay, fine.
If I made you guess, we'd be here all year. If I made you guess who won best steakhouse, we would be here all year.
Something at the Silverton Hotel. Something. Let me think of the worst steakhouse in town that would win. Is it on Fremont Street?
No.
God. Okay.
We could be here all year.
Okay, fine. Let's.
Phil's Steakhouse at the Treasure Island.
Oh, for fuck's sake! God damn.
I didn't even know there was.
The only reason I laugh now, 25 years ago, these things made me mad. They're such a joke. And there's such a joke known by so many people now that people just shrug about them. They're more of something to laugh at than actually take seriously. Like who votes for Phil's Steakhouse in the Treasure Island? I mean, you know who votes for it? People who work at Phil's Steakhouse in the Treasure Island. That's who votes for it. Oh, Jesus.
Then it was the Steakhouse in Circus and Nico's out at Durango.
You know, I'm telling you, I read on social media recently somebody that I follow went to this steakhouse and they were talking about how it's a good deal because they still bring you a plate of food. So you order a steak, you get warmed over broccoli and gummy mashed potatoes and things with your steak. So that makes it a good deal. And if that's what you're looking for in a steakhouse, be my guest. So, okay, let's
take a break. We'll come back,
do quick reviews and pet peeves, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the best.
Personal injury law has been the same for a long time.
The best.
Big egos, greed, and sleazy schemes. We've had enough. Welcome to Sam and Ash, the new standard for personal injury law, where things are done the right way, because you deserve a team that delivers real support and results. When you have both, your whole world can change. Sam and Ash Injury Law, because you deserve what's right.
Okay. I'm back.
It's my favorite thing.
I know. You're just watching me. Okay. I can't get as angry as I used to because at some point in a certain age, you quit hating people. You just start feeling sorry for them.
I know.
And I'm talking about you, Ash.
Rude.
Rude.
My tweet on this was the Best of Las Vegas awards are an insult to anyone with 2 brain cells that are capable of working at the same time.
That says it all.
And people went through it and were talking about how Taco Bell at one point won Best Mexican Food.
Back in the day, it was
Olive Garden
used to always routinely win best attack.
So,
now the foodies have taken over and they give it to some. Well, what was Slater's 50-50?
Yeah, Best Burgers.
Yes, Best Burgers.
No, I think right now it's still stuck in PR land. They haven't gotten out of it. They need to rework it. They need to really seriously, because it is so laughable. But okay, we've been to some fun places, and I want to talk about them.
Okay, all right.
So,
and I really do respect your opinion as much as I pretend I don't.
Thank you.
Okay.
And with that, I will go right to Nevada Brew Works.
Okay.
So I'm chasing a fabulous giant soft pretzel. I heard they had one. I went. Very good. I know that they're probably just heating it up. I understand that, but it's sometimes you just want a hot Bavarian soft pretzel
with like that
beer cheese, queso, and mustard.
What kind of mustard?
Oh, I like the grain, like the stone ground.
I like the honey mustard, like the slightly sweet.
Yeah,
coarse ground, semi-sweet honey mustard.
So it's a great giant soft pretzel. It comes with a cheese sauce, and I think theirs is a honey mustard of sorts.
Yeah.
Love their green chili, the Hatch green chili cheeseburger they do there. And then, lo and behold, they have an incredible iced tea. Right?
Do tell.
So they're brewers. They obviously know how to make an iced tea, but their secret trick is they put their cocktail lemon juice in it. So it gets this chef's kiss lemon taste. It is so good.
Yeah.
Delmonico Steakhouse, I'll let you kind of lead that one, but the burger still holds up, people.
Yeah. How many did we get? 3? I guess we got 3 or 4.
Yeah, appetizer burgers.
Hors d'oeuvre burgers.
I think we got 4 of them.
Yeah. Well, there was 12 people at the table. So
1228 Main, I snuck over there for breakfast on President's Day. They were there. It was empty. Service, I hear, is still spotty. I've been, and it's always great, but who knows? Maybe I'm getting special treatment. It doesn't feel that way, but
I go in there, sometimes I go in there and I know the chefs and I end up talking to everybody in the place. But the food gal and I go there sometimes when it's kind of busy and we sit down and they're just, how do you do table for 2? And just regular civilian type treatment. And I've never gotten that vibe that the service is really bad there. I mean, I mean, they do change servers a lot, and I've had worse service at the counter getting, a
Cocktail?
getting pastries and coffee than I've ever had seated at the restaurant.
I think that's the hard part. When you go in there, they've got a hostess stand, but then they've got the coffee counter, and sometimes the hostess stands, no one's there. So do you sit down? Do you go to the coffee counter?
You're looking
or do you
around
just
like
go
this,
sit at the
yeah.
bar? Because they have a bar.
Right.
And so I get it. It can be confusing, but I've always had a great time there. And someone is accusing us, John, on Twitter. Their tweet was, every piece of info on Eat, Talk, Repeat is absolute gold. You just have to understand John and Ash have an unending love for 1228 that defies logic. And I might.
Guilty as charged.
I might.
Well,
I don't know.
I know the people there. I know Dustin Lewandowski.
The food is so good.
I mean, David Robbins when he was there, Kamel Gucita.
Yep.
Kamel Gucita. Yeah, I've known these guys, some of them going back decades now. But yeah, there's no faulting the food. You can. They're going to do some revamping of it. But yes, I have a lot of love for 1228. Unabashedly, unapologetically, I do. Yes.
Yeah, I agree. The food has always never been the issue there. Sparrow and Wolf, I loved it all. And
Got to hear your whole thing.
And I wish I had the menu. We started with this
Quick.
seafood tower. It had a
tell me all the
I know.
appetizers.
It had the tower that chef brought out had a like tuna tartare taco. It also had a date with wrapped in lamb bacon, oysters. One was raw with like a yuzu something over it. Then there was a baked oyster.
Here she is.
And-
Getting served by the chef.
Yeah.
That always helps.
It does.
Yeah, not even I get that kind of service, okay?
It was really good. There was something else up top that I'm forgetting.
These were sausages.
Oh,
These were
that,
sausages.
the lettuce wrapped Isan sausage.
Yeah, these were incredible. Like Brian Howard went to Southeast Asia recently, and he's come back with a real love of all the flavors. I mean, and it's,
that might have been one of my favorite bites was the Isan sausage.
These little tuna tacos were incredible as well. And again, there's lots of seasonings here. The raw oysters. These don't look like much, but these were these umami. These were these miso glazed oysters that they baked with the miso glaze.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the best, cooked oyster in Las Vegas. I mean, just incredible. Yeah.
And then we were given some other plates. One was a lobster agnolotti.
You're forgetting
the bread, the sourdough,
the fresh baked sourdough bread with the cultured butter.
That was if they just kept bringing that, we would have all just.
I told the
kept
waitress no more.
Yeah.
I said I'll just keep eating it with. We were all just scraping the butter plate. It was so good.
It was so good. Yeah, how could I forget that?
Okay, so the
what else did we get?
well these little rice paper wrapped little things. I'm trying to remember.
pork was it?
No, it was a seafood of some kind, I think. Then, I mean, I've lost the plot here because Brian Howard's never been known for simple food. Okay, and like I wrote in my book many years ago, it's like cooking without a net here. He's like a somersault artist without a net, a trapeze artist, and so when he hits, it is so. It delivers on a level that few recipes can. And he just knows how to get the right harmony between like savory flavors, deeply flavored stuff, and sharp accents and multiple herbs. I mean, he can pull it together and you can just be astonished by the riot going on in your mouth and how pleasant it is.
That was the bon kun.
Bon kun, right.
And it's ground duck.
Right,
with
yes.
wood ear mushroom and habanero coconut like curry sauce around it.
Yeah,
very good.
And you look at this, and the coconut curry sauce, and so you're it's like a take on the goi kun of Vietnamese food, and you spent some time in Vietnam, but then you've got this coconut curry thing going on with this little. Well, I lost it. Sorry, folks, but
We'll get it.
then you realize that it was so good. we were all taking our spoons and just eating the coconut curry like soup.
Oh, it was so delicious.
Oh, and then
the agnolotti with the goat cheese, the lobster, the nduja, Parmesan. We also received the foie gras plate that had the lamb belly.
Lamb belly,
and the
strongly
foie
flavored lamb belly. That was
Yes.
pretty intense. It wasn't that denuded lamb. That was lamb that reminded you it came from a sheep.
Absolutely. I'm trying to think of what else we had.
Remember the salsa fee, cashew e pepe?
Oh,
Remember that? It's
Yes.
basically like he's taking a root vegetable and making a pepper cheese sauce and with drifts of the pecorino on it. I mean, like I say, this is food unlike anything else in Las Vegas. It is our ultimate gastropub.
Yes.
And I think our best gastropub.
Everything was incredible. Nothing was. I loved it because all the plates were very interesting, unique, flavorful. They stood on their own and
Didn't repeat a seasoning the whole way.
right.
Okay, and I mean, and a lot of Asian influences, like we said. But then he came through with the venison tartare. I mean, I'm just, and there's a reason. This place is 10 years old. It's become a really tough ticket in town, and I think he's filled like every night of the week, and it should be.
And you said the wine list was
Wine list is improved. It's terrible to read. Remember, Nick?
Yes, it was
I
like-
said Nick was. It's one of these things where it's just crammed with all this stuff, and so they need to make it easier on us boomers and people in dim light because there's too much information about the wines and it's crammed together. But the wines themselves, it's a small list. It's not a big restaurant, but very well chosen and and well priced too. So it's just a gem of a place. And he was a pioneer in bringing non-Asian food to Spring Mountain Road. And to see a restaurant like that and a cook like Brian to be better than ever after a decade is really something.
Yeah, and I walked through the kitchen
Yeah.
to get to our table.
Yeah.
Humming.
Yeah.
It was not what I was expecting. That thing is running
Yeah.
like a Michelin star.
Yeah, I told him. I said, this looks like Joe Robichon
Yes.
back here. He has like 12 cooks, and they're all
my
working like a
gosh.
fine-tuned watch. I mean, something.
It was
Yeah.
really special. Thank you for making that happen. And then last but not least, I finished off my eating ventures at Old Manny's, went back, walked over there to check it out. Week 2 for seafood tacos. Last time I did the spicy shrimp, the surf and turf, which was shrimp and carne asada, and then also did the fish taco. This time I did the spicy shrimp and the black pearl taco, which has become my favorite taco.
Did you do the deep fried octopus taco?
I did not.
I think I was skeptical, and it blew me away.
Yeah. A girl in our office said the octopus taco is the best, her favorite. And I don't
Right.
know if it was deep fried, though. I think they have 2. I think they have one that is deep fried and the other is not. But
I'm going to have to look. I thought for sure it was sort of like a crunchy octopus, but I could get it wrong. I'm
yeah,
speaking
they've got a spicy octopus,
right.
which is grilled octopus,
Right.
and then there's octopus chicharro,
Thank you.
which is fried octopus.
Right, and stellar, really
Very
good.
good.
Now, quick debate here. And yes, I am a master debater, so be ready for this.
Okay, let's do it.
$7 a taco, yes or no? Because that's what they cost.
Yeah, I mean,
Other places will serve you $7. Ta Chignon, the one I went to a few weeks ago, $7 get you 2 tacos. If you go to the taco spot on Spring Mountain Road, the tacos are $4. I think $7 a taco is worth it when the ingredients are this good and they're put together this well. Yes or no?
Yeah.
I think Letty's tacos bump up against $7 a taco too.
Yeah,
And
Letty's
don't-
aren't cheap.
And they don't come in pairs either. They just, you're getting a taco for that money.
I'm trying to see what carajillo is.
Yeah, so I mean, I had a little pushback, like $7 a taco, man. I said, people are so used to just cheap ass shit, from taco trucks, for like 2 tacos for $5. But, this brick and mortar like this is going to be better. It's more comfortable.
Yeah.
And you can they take more time with it. You can tell by the way it's plated. You can tell by the ingredients are better. The tortillas are better. The sauces are they pop more. I mean, there's just a lot more going on than just stuffing yourself with a cheap taco here. And I think it justifies a $7 price. But to some people, it's like a deal breaker.
Definitely not a deal breaker. You have to realize you're also paying for, they have a liquor license. It's a really nice build out, nice patio. So you're paying for that. You have to recognize a taco truck, fine. They don't have rent. They're not providing you with a place to sit or anything like that. They don't have to clean anything up after you.
And you're standing up,
yes,
letting it dribble down your chin in the middle of a parking lot. Yes.
So yeah, I'm cool.
I think Old Manny's, is going to be a hit when people catch on to it. Because I thought it was some of the best taco. And my buddies, the Marcus boys, were with me, and these guys, they live in Manhattan Beach, and like a lot of people in SoCal, they're taco connoisseurs, and they both bit into a few of them and went, yeah, this is way above average stuff here.
Okay, well, if you go to Casa Don Juan on Main Street, a shrimp taco is $7.50.
And I guarantee you, Old Manny's is better.
Yeah, taco de pescado, which is fish, $7.50.
There you go. Okay.
And so I think it's priced for what you're getting.
Yeah. So give it a go, and it's on that little Utah and Commerce right there, right?
It's right on the corner of Utah and Commerce.
Yeah, right there. So that's that. Sparrow and Wolf we handled. I'll go to mine quick before we get to
Pet peeves.
Pet peeves. So Delmonico, muchas gracias. I mean, we had the PDR, or what I call the Robin Leach Memorial Private Dining Room. We had it for lunch, and Chef Ivan Rojas, Ed Brondo, the waiter, his staff. I'm glitching on the nice little pastry chef came out too with a great thing for Alexandra, and they just knocked it out of the park. I mean, and I love the fact that I love a restaurant like that. You can go in, you sit down, the waiter knows you, the staff knows you. You go, look, we got 12 people here. We want to eat family style. You tell them what they want, and they just handle it, and they don't soak you. Of course, they gave us a good deal. It's not cheap because we had every steak. We had a ribeye, a strip, and the filet, 4 burgers, lots of sides, and then they sent out some freebies, and appetizers. I never got a bite of the iconic banana cream pie, but you did.
Did it come out?
I think it was in front of you, but I don't think you got a bite either.
I don't think it came out. I didn't touch it.
I think the far end got the banana cream pie.
It probably got stuck with Deanna.
Yeah. Deanna. So it was, Delmonico, white tablecloth steakhouse lunch is just, and again, like you say, the burger still hits. It just does. That smash burger.
It slaps, no cap.
Yeah, slaps, no cap. So love Delmonico. Stay tuned. We went through all of them. And then Pop Cafe real quick. Here's what I liked about Pop Cafe. Yeah. Well, I walked in. I walked into the place, and it was almost like one of those old westerns where you open the door, and the gringo or the tin horn walks in, and the whole place stops and goes, "What are you doing here, buckaroo?" Because the average age in the place is like 19. So if you multiply their ages by 3, you're still younger than I am. You're still younger than the food gal. Okay. Yeah. It's 18, 19, 20-year-olds, and they're all sitting there on their laptops. Mm-hmm. The place has only been open since August of last year, so it's like 6 months, not even. Yeah. And packed. Yeah. At 3 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, like long tables, and there was like 10 people on this side, 10 people. They have lots of little cubby holes in there. Everybody's just sitting there on there like this. I don't know what the hell they're doing on Sunday.
Well, it's like instead of going to a Starbucks or instead of sitting at Vesta or Bungalow, this is what they do.
But how do they make money? Because none of these people are spending money. They're all 19 years old. You could just tell.
They're probably all in college.
Some of those kids are going to be there for hours. And I don't think they're going to spend a lot of money. I'm not, their business model is their own. I'm not going to criticize.
We ordered a pizza.
Lots of matcha tea. Who gives a shit? Okay. We got a little matcha lemonade. Good. A chocolate chip cookie. Terrible. And Then we got a pepperoni pizza.
Love.
And, I got to say, this is Mr. Hollywood and my little compatriot over here knows her stuff. Okay, yeah, because it was, I said it was, it was, the dough was well proofed. It had the right Cornish on it. It's obviously a wood fired, the leopard, the spotting on the bottom. Thin crust, but kind of just in that right on that edge, right in that between floppy and crackly. You know what I mean? It's right there, right on the cusp of both, with good cheese, not too much sauce, and then really good pepperoni.
The pepperoni is really good.
Yeah,
It's got a little kick.
Kick. And the food guy was like eating all the crust. I was trying to eat all the crust. She's like, this crust is great.
Yeah.
And it comes out and you go, none of these bozo kids know how good this frickin' pizza is here, okay? I mean,
no.
And there must have been at least 50 people sitting down on their laptops there. But the guys, the staff was really nice. And we sat there for probably a good half hour, 45 minutes, and watched just this steady stream of like 19, 20-year-olds come and go. And I'm thinking to myself, how do they find these places? This place is tucked behind a car repair shop on Chinatown. There is no street signage at all.
Yeah.
There is no curb appeal whatsoever. It's just Pop Cafe in a sign about the size of this right here, above it. You walk in, it's a modernized space. It's bigger than you think it would be. It's kind of dark. It's full of college kids. Amazing, but really good pizza. If you don't mind being the really, really oldest person in the joint.
Yeah, and I think they're open 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. every day, just like clockwork. You can get it delivered if you are a millennial or Gen Zer.
And the litmus test, of course, is would I go back? Yes, for the pizza.
Of course.
But I might take it out like you did. It's just
it carries. It sounds like it would be a little weird to sit in there. Pet peeves?
Pet peeves. Okay. Okay.
Listeners, submit your pet peeves. Go to the website. Do it. We feature a pet peeve of the week from the listeners on the newsletter. So,
my pet peeves can be a brief one. And I'm proud of myself for not losing my temper too much over the Best of Las Vegas. For once, I bit my tongue a lot. My pet peeve of the week is. Maybe it's just the social media feeds I get with my algorithms and whatnot, is wine glass snobbery. Am I right? I mean, you're around some wine people with...
I'm around some wine snobs.
Yeah, with this glass for this wine. And oh, my God. That may be okay for port, but it's not okay for Sauterne. Okay, well, this can be... A Grenache tastes better in this, but a Pinot Noir goes better. Bullshit. It's all bullshit. I don't care. The people driving this are people like Zalto and Riedel and all that, and it's just bullshit. You probably need 3 wine glasses, maybe even just 2. And there are sommeliers who will. I have met sommeliers on both sides of this, but I think the tide has turned in my favor, and they say basically, you need a red wine glass and a white wine glass. And, you do need to kind of keep the flavors a little more compact in a white wine glass. And a red wine needs more, a larger circumference to open up and all that with all the aromatics and the phenolics, as they say in the wine biz. But, this idea of you need a wine.
You need a Burgundy glass. You need a Bordeaux glass.
Yeah.
You need a Pinot glass.
Yeah, you need a California cab glass.
You need a champagne coupe. You need a champagne flute. You need a champagne tulip.
You need a wine for Southern Rhone wines and Northern Rhone wines because Syrah blends. Aromatics are different than Northern Syrah-based wines of the Northern Rhone. I mean, just absolute horseshit. And I'm glad that the world is coming around to thinking you don't have to do it. Some somms are on now just saying you need 1 glass. I do think you need 2. And maybe champagne flutes. Or my buddy Greg thinks champagne should be served in white wine glasses. I'll leave that for another day. But anybody pulls this bullshit on you like it's not the right glass, just tell them to take a hike. End of rant. That's a pretty mild rant by my standards.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So what's yours?
I'm still going to go with, I'm repeating one. White napkins at nice restaurants. I want to bring back the dark napkin swap. When you walk into a restaurant and you've got dark denim pants, a dark suit on
a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair.
I want a dark napkin.
I need a black napkin rising up in the air.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I get up and my suit or my jeans have absorbed the little fuzzies from a white napkin.
I'm sorry. God, white people problems.
No.
White girl problems.
It's white napkin problems.
White napkins, okay.
It's a little one, but
it's a small one. Okay. So we've had a very good week this week.
Yeah.
So we will not spew venom any more than that this week.
And then I'm just going to give a shout out to David K. He's responded. He sent us some emails. One about Valentine's Day. Loved his meal at Monzu. Gives you a little backlash for not celebrating the women in your life, Valentine's Day or Mother's Day. And then also he just gave us a shout out for a super job on our newsletter. Says it's concise, to the point, and has great editing. So people sign up for the newsletter.
Yay, Sammy. I'm glad someone here's on it like a bonnet. Okay.
And then on socials, we posted our part 2 of the Arts District favorites.
Yes,
and it's getting a lot of love.
Loved it, yes. Okay.
Go check that out as well. And guys, it's been fun.
Okay. And bon appetit, mes amis. Good night, Canada.